Right. The weirdest car you ever did see. Look. One day it doesn't work. Another day it does work. Fuck knows. I have no idea. Mess about with wires all the time, and all of a sudden things start to work. Lights working. Everything. I don't know. It's got gremlins. It's got some sort of gremlins in it. Oh, I have no idea. No idea. Wipers are working. Headlights are working. I'm sorry about the wind noise. Mess about with eight wires and that's what happens. I'm going to run a diagnostic scan on it. See what it says. Good. So, welcome back to Ali Mechanical. It would appear that I've got my hand in front of the camera, that things have started working. Don't know why. All I did was left the battery connected, walked away from it for a day. I'm running an ABS check and diagnostic check at the moment, currently, to see what modules I can talk to. I've got the windows all shut, the doors are all shut, the only door that's open is the boot. I have a traction control light, but I know why. Traction control light is because I had the battery disconnected, I've reset it, I don't know how many times, resetting ECUs, clustered, God knows what's up with that, mileage is not reading, it went funny the other day. Radio works, all appears in order, touch wood. All I did, I've got to put that back, can't really see it, but down there beside the fuse box, you see a kit plate. The unit there appears to be working. Obviously I don't have the radio on for copyright reasons. And fuel light is on because, as you can see, there's not a lot of fuel in this thing. I've half a dashboard stripped out. It's not lying at my feet. What's actually lying at my feet is my tools. I'm a bit confused. As I say, I'm running a diagnostic scan here. I'm hoping things stay working. I'm hoping things don't start going funny again. At the moment I'm at a bit of a lost cause because I don't know what the fuck, excuse my language, I don't know what's going on with it. I really don't know. I haven't a clue. I'm going to turn this down because we don't really want the fan running over the top of me. I'm no Audi guru. I've certainly worked in a lot of them. I worked in a lot of Audis, as you know. I've put a new subframe on that one. That's a cowling for the ignition. We haven't put it back on. To be fair, I haven't even put the steering back on properly. So the steering wheel's on, but the horn's not connected. I'm getting a few fault codes by the looks of it. I'll try and show you them in the video. I'm getting headlights, but I only have one bulb. But you'll see full beam headlights are working. Flash lights, they're working. I have a bulb out, I do know that. Side lights are working. I really just don't know. You know, a complete and utter, I don't know. If anyone of you can help me in any shape, form or matter, and before anybody says anything, I've checked every single earth in the car. There's nothing wrong with any of the earths. I don't know whether the power control BCM needed to have power in it for a long period of time or what, and that maybe reset it. I just don't know. I don't know if it was something that was wet, it just dried itself out. I've certainly not felt anything that was wet. I've been through a lot of components in the car. I don't know. I'm puzzled. I really am. I'm puzzled. I've never seen a car do this. I've never seen an Audi do this. My own one doesn't give me any faults. All I did, as I say, was walk away from this car on Friday night, and I didn't come back near it until today. And I was speaking to James Gibson, big shout out to James, last night about going away and getting a new, it's down here, it's a plug for the steering control module. I was going to go and get one of them. But all I've done prior to stopping this car on Friday was put the box back in and left the battery connected. I have been disconnecting the battery overnight. Maybe that was a bad thing, I don't know. It didn't seem to be losing any charge whether it was connected or not connected. So anyway, here's what we have. Right, now I know about all this engine things, right, okay? I'm not too worried about that. We have a missing message from a steering angle sensor. Control module for steering column electronics. No communication. Intermittent. Right. Incorrect chassis VIN number for the control module, which is down there. I kind of know, because it's come out of another car. Control module and instrument cluster. There's possibly something wrong with that. Keep saying that that is intermittent. Control module and instrument cluster intermittent. Airbag faults. Yep, I've got airbag faults. Door control module rear. No communication. Possibly broken wires. I really just don't have a clue. Yeah, alarm was triggered. Says it's got no communication to the BCM. The BCM is what controls all this. Right, okay. The BCM is what controls all that. I can show you what a BCM looks like. I've got one sitting about here somewhere. I'm not sure if that's it or where it is. It's actually, I think, lying underneath the laptop. Anyway, crack on. Sorry, mouse is a bit. See, it says steering. This could be probably that this needs reset. Control module instrument cluster, no communication. Radio antenna short to ground. Right, I'm going to clear all these DTCs because it's all working, right? And see what ones come back. You'll watch me clear them all. They're all working. We'll see what fault codes come back. The engine ones don't really bother me. I think the short to ground on the engine mount, I know what that is. Got it easy enough fixed. So talking, I need to have a shave. There you go. I really don't know. It's one that's got me baffled. You know, it's got me baffled there. That's just the computer checking the ABS module. It's taking up the DTCs if there's any, and there's none at the moment, so. There is an airbag fault. Don't know what. Your guess is as good as mine. The igniters in the bottom of these seats are really bad for going. It's not pre-tensioners, they're in the bottom, right down the bottom of the door there. 9 times out of 10 it's the unit itself that fails. The car's 19-year-old. And all you do with that, well, now shout out to Cortina City, Pete C. I'm sure he knows what you do with that. You stick a resistor on it. I mean, who wants to get hit in the face with a 19-year-old airbag? Not me. Old Cortinas and all that, they don't have airbags. This has ABS, and other things. It has other modules that are going to keep you far safer than, a stupid airbag which is 19-year-old. I'm confused more than anything. But we'll see how it goes. I'll leave it a couple of days, and I'll even go so far as sticking a couple of pounds of fuel in it. I'm going to stick £3, £4 of fuel in it. I'll keep it running, keep the heater going in it, starting it up every day, and see what happens. And then eventually I'll start putting it back together, if nothing goes wrong. I'm going to have to get probably a set of clocks for it. If I get a set of clocks for it, I'm going to have to match or change the coding on the clocks. I'm probably going to have to code that BCM down there as well to the car, because it'll have the VIN of the other car on it. My understanding on that is it's not that hard to do, and I'm sure that I'll get help with that anyway. I've never coded one before, but Rostec website kind of helpful. The diagnostics that I'm using here, so I'm just kind of looking down this road and going, well, is that it finally cured itself? Was there some sort of issue, that where it had to reset itself? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I have read on the Audi Zone, I think it was, forum, that a guy had the same problem. He just came out one day, miraculously it started working. Simone, another shout out for you there, hooked on classics. I'm going to say fob issues. I've got fob issues, but I don't really care. The door locks with a key. The best advice I can get is get another key. Get another key cut. That was controlled by my... Sorry. That was controlled by that box down there. My key fob probably doesn't work because of that. Could be because of that. Could be because of this box here. Could be because of that box. This box is for this car, but I have another one fitted. I haven't fitted the original back into it. I left it running on another one because it was probably a good idea. I know it says down there activate Windows. This is not even Windows 10. This is Windows 7. It's not even online. I don't have it on a computer, or rather on a web. I never use that computer on the web. Cluster issues, you can see them. To me, the boot is open, by the way. That's why. I'll be totally honest with you. Waffling here, right? Okay. You might think I'm waffling, but I came out, as I say, I fully expected this car to be the same way as it was the other day. Not working. Well, I lost heart in the damn thing. Thought to myself, I'm going to end up scrapping it. There's a whole heap of stuff in the boot. There's control arms, brake calipers. There's a whole heap of stuff in it. I needed to get it out. So if I was going to scrap the car, I needed to get all that stuff out. So basically what I did was I opened the boot so that I could, and then I just left the boot open. You know, no one around here is going to steal anything. I've got the place locked down under camera. So, right, we're going to go back now and see what is coming back on the diagnostics. Right, there's 2 fault codes. I'm sure that's for the, what's it called, the anti-shudder solenoid. I'm sure. It doesn't have one because it doesn't have an EGR fitted. The other one, I'm sure, is a sensor, but I'll check that. A steering angle sensor, the supply of voltage. It's plausible that that is broken. The heating, no faults count. Yeah. Right. Control module. Incorrect chassis VIN number. I know. Right, okay. Steering wheel. No faults found. Instruments. No faults found. Sorry, I'm jumping. It's jumping about on me. I can't help that. I will take photos of it. Central convenience, right? Okay. Now the central convenience is that box I just showed you. It's a comfort control. Okay. I'm not 100% sure what that fault codes mean. I'd have to look them up on the Rostec site. Probably that it is a part number. It's giving me part numbers there of something B, something A, right? Subsystem 4. I'm not, when it comes to electrical stuff, I'm not that great. Okay? Right. That's the modules all scanned. Okay? That's the modules all scanned. We'll leave it there. We'll see what happens in a couple of days. We'll see, does it continue to give me hassle? Hopefully it doesn't. And I know I'm not really doing anything other than talking. And you probably just think, well, I don't really want to listen to this man waffle on, right? Okay, but I'll be completely honest with you. You know, other than talk you through the problems I've had with it, right? You know, the problems I experienced, right, were no indicators, okay, or no turn signals, right? No wipers, no horn. And they all pointed to that unit down there, which I replaced, which is the BCM, right? I had replaced that, nothing happened. Now, like I say, I'm not 100% sure on what the crack is with that. We had a whole heap of fault codes there for no communication to the steering wheel the first time I scanned it. You've seen it, you know, it's in the video. You know, you can pause it and look at it if you want. I've scanned it again. That fault codes aren't even there now. So, I don't know. It gave me fault codes before for the heater, the climate control. The climate control's working fine. So, everything seems to be working now, right? I'm going to leave it there. Please leave me a like. Or drop in the comments what you think it is. You know, maybe you know better than me. You know, I'm a car mechanic, right? Okay, I'm not here, to be honest, right? When I was trained back in the 90s, right? Okay, we're not doing mechanic and anything. We're mainly fitters. Okay, we take a part off and we replace it. Excuse me. We take a part off, we replace it, because nowadays you can't really get inside that part to fix it. There is some things you can fix, you know. I haven't a clue. Some of these electrical faults, They just drive me wild. Anyway, like I say, if you know any more than me, put it in the comments. Leave us a like, thanks. See you all in the next one.